You have just completed taking the online inventory assessing the learning strategies of adults, or for short, the ATLAS. Learning strategies are the techniques that you use and the skills that you have in order to accomplish a task. Learning strategies are all the resources, both psychological and physical, that you need and use as you start and complete a learning experience. The ATLAS identifies 3 different learning strategies of adults. When you took the ATLAS, you were identified as having one of these 3 strategies. Which one is your learning strategy? Were you a navigator, a problem solver, or an engager? As we begin to analyze these various learning strategies, remember, just like learning styles, there is no one learning strategy that's better than another. And just like learning styles, each learning strategy has its own strengths and weaknesses. Most likely you use all the learning strategies in some way when you're in a learning experience. However, your ATLAS learning strategy profile is the one that you rely on the most. With that in mind, let's look at the 3 ATLAS learning strategies. Navigators. The one word that best describes a navigator is planner. Navigators love to be organized. Often their personal workspace is very organized and they don't appreciate anyone who messes with that organization. The use of lists and monitoring progress is central to their learning strategy. Their motto could be, make a plan and work the plan. However, because the plan is so central to planning and organization, any changes or adjustments to the plan once it's set can cause meltdowns with high frustration. But when the plan is activated and working well, navigators are at their best, as represented in this video clip from the A-Team.
The idea is to kill Tuco, not the other way around. One step ahead of the game is the plan, kid. 2 to 3 steps ahead. Beating an enemy's move before it's even made. That's a plan. Hatchet. Lock on my LC. General Tuco, you're currently engaged in unauthorized warfare on United States military personnel. No. You engage me. Repeat. You're engaged in unauthorized warfare on United States military personnel. Over United States airspace. What? Alpha. Mike. In other words, adios, mother.
I love it when a plan comes together. That's a navigator. The next group of learners with an ATLAS learning strategy are the problem solvers. Just as planners describe navigators, the word options best describes problem solvers. People with this learning strategies like to find all the options and alternatives that are available. Just one choice? No way! A problem solver gets energized by thinking about and finding all the different resources. Problem solvers are constantly analyzing all the different options that are available to them and often want to share their thoughts and findings about other options with others. Ask them the time and they will build you a clock. Because problem solvers want lots of options and resources, they can become paralyzed from too many choices or fail to take action or engage in a learning experience because there might be one more place to look or one more resource to find. However, if you want to know all the options that might be available from a learning experience, problem solvers are the people to go to, as seen in this video clip from Forrest Gump.
Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the food of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
Just one way to cook shrimp? Not for a problem solver. The last group of learners with an ATLAS learning strategy are the engagers. The first place engagers start is with meaning. the engager must realize how the learning experience will have personal meaning. An engager will often ask the why of a learning experience. If there is no personal meaning, it is very unlikely the engager will do the learning experience. However, if the engager perceives personal meaning, then they become passionate learners who throw themselves wholeheartedly into the learning experience and view the learning situation as fun. And what could be more fun than to do the learning experience with others? So working with people is often central to their learning strategy. Because personal meaning, fun, and people are key, if one of those aspects diminishes, then the engager can fizzle out and learning experiences can be incomplete or abandoned altogether. However, when an engager has meaning, fun, and people, then amazing things can happen, as seen in this video.
A lot of fitness segments. Yet through my journey into fitness, I've yet to find my happy place, discovering a workout that I'm truly content with. That is, until recently. The other day, I was taping on Fifth Avenue when I saw this guy doing this. What is this guy doing? So I did what any normal person would do. I joined him. Then, just as quickly as he came into my life, he was gone. No name or fitness philosophy. All I could tell was that he went up and down Fifth Avenue like this. And then it dawned on me. This guy combines three of my favorite things. Interacting with people, seeing the city, and dancing. This could be the workout I've been waiting for. But there's only one way to find out. Now, booty bumping with these two hot tamales got me thinking. Dance walking is fun, but it would be even better with friends. We created a new exercise today. Oh? We don't have a name for it, but it's like dancing and walking combined. Now, if you guys are going to dance/walk with us, you got to pick a workout song.
Call Me Maybe.
You want to dance with the Call Me Maybe? You don't want it at all? Really?
Not at all.
Huh?
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
You want to try it?
Yeah, well, sure.
If you want to work out your particular song, what song would you work out to?
Let's get physical. Olivia Newton-John.
Old school.
Yeah.
I like your style. If you guys were to dance, walk, whatever it is with me, what song would you want to dance walk to?
Party rock anthem.
What kind of rap do you like? I'm curious.
Eminem.
That's when Kelly Makes You Stronger by Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson song. I can do that. So the best part's about dance walking. It's great exercise. You can do it anywhere, and you always meet new friends. So thank you, nameless dance walk guru master. Hopefully, we'll see each other again.
Doing a learning experience together and having fun at the same time? That's an engager. The Atlas is another way to understand yourself as an adult learner. However, it's also a good way to understand those whom you work with and live with. Do you work with navigators? How about problem solvers? Surely there are engagers in your world. As you understand yourself better as a learner, then you will also know how to live and work with those around you in more productive ways.